He say I'm a giddy milli. Even on the code, how my way feeling. Or the bad damn no, I can't say me Jimmy. I over me, I remember way feeling. You are touching my soul. I didn't know you have nothing to show me. I was stuck in the matrix.
What's up, lovely people? My name is Notse. I'm an Afrofusion artist. I'm out here on FulLCircl New Drops. I'm here to talk about my new single, Armageddon. Check me out.
Sweet. I mean, obviously, February 27th, right? You release Armageddon with Ranking.
Yeah.
I want you to walk us through how the song, like this particular song with Ranking, came about.
Okay, so I had an experience. I think I had a little misunderstanding with certain people. So I was at home and they came, I don't know, they came to display. So in the process, how do I put it? It's a long story, but long story short, I went on my knees. I said, God, if not make a blow, I go vex. So I don't know. A couple of days later, I did where the song come. And it was just melody, so I fixed the words. And I had other producers try it, but it didn't work. Then I went to Ranking with my friend, the guy who played the guitar, Bequin. Yeah, and the rest is history.
Interesting. Now, last year, you ended the year with Mijo.
Yeah.
And you are back this year, starting the year like quite early with Armageddon. Why do you feel the need to do that?
The Armageddon, yeah. I mean, it's the start of the year. Last year, I didn't get to start properly because of a few issues, but I figured it's necessary to start the year hot. So Armageddon was the best song for it.
Interesting. Now with Ranking, right, and the production on Armageddon is really different from your last release and your last two releases, which is Work and Pray and Mijo.
Yeah.
Right? What's up?
I think it's drill. Armageddon is drill. Drill is a sound I haven't touched yet, but I don't limit myself. I have been told not to rap, but I don't really like to limit myself to a particular genre. As long as I can feel some Afro or African vibes in it, I think I can make it work. Yeah.
I'm wondering who has told you, like, or who advised you not to rap, because on Lude, you actually took, it was after Lude.
It was after Lude that they asked me not to rap.
Interesting. Because I was even coming to that, because you took a rap approach on Lude, Work and Pray, you weren't rapping, you were actually like emoting and actually like being devotional on that song.
Yeah.
And you come back with Mijo, which is actually a very traditional boppy song. And then you are back with this. The sounds, like, it feels as though like you are experimenting with sounds with your previous releases and then with this one too as well. What does that say about you, like, as an artist?
Okay. As for the experimentation part, I think I've been experimenting for a while. But I don't know. The drill is always a sound I've loved to touch.
Right.
But I don't really want to rap. So I had to figure out a way to sing and rap.
Interesting.
I think that's trap. So to sing and rap and make it sound, I mean, comfortable to me.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I've been listening to a lot of drill, a lot of Kwaku Smoke. So I think I honestly think that's where the sound came from, the Kwaku Smoke feel. Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. This question might throw you off a little bit, but what does zaafi have to do with being an Armageddon?
You know, I mean, where I was, then they said I like food. And Work and Pray, I think there was bread in Work and Pray, there was food in. I remember one guy said, every time they talk about food, the zaafi is, I don't pay me zaafi. It's time for the bread, but the bread is not bread, it's the money. But so I eat my food at Sati. It's time to get paid. Yeah. So that's just what that line meant.
Interesting.
And I don't know. I don't mean to cut you off, but I don't. When the song started, I was very angry. So it was supposed to head towards a very, very chaotic sound. And then when I started, I'm like, nah, I won't give these people this kind of energy.
You wanted to be the peace.
Yeah, I quickly switched to at least I'll make money out of it. That would be fine.
I actually like the fact that you said that, which actually brings me to my next question. Now, I was also doing my little research and I realized that being an Armageddon has like different meanings. But in a personal sense, it could actually mean embracing chaos, right? Is that what you were going for with this, like with the message in the song?
Completely. I think for a while I've been running away from the chaos. Every time trouble comes, I leave the scene. And then this time, this was a problem I couldn't run away from.
Right.
Because the people weren't leaving me. And they were not going to leave until I fought back. So I was like, oh, okay. If it's the red they want, I can do the red.
What's the red?
Not be that red. It just be hit. Not be the 225. No.
Okay. Interesting. But obviously, like being a very calm and collected person, and for you to actually face resistance and choose to rebel in like whilst resistance is happening, whilst you're facing resistance, it must actually take a lot for you to do that. Did you have to tap into like a certain like energy mentally before that? Because naturally that will be how you did, just like as you said. So for you to actually tap in, then it means Charlie, the thing for vex you or the thing for day your heart stop chair, yeah.
The thing they really vexed me. I feel like it wasn't just them. It translated into my family. Everybody started getting a different version of me.
Oh, that'd be deep.
And then talk a lot, but I didn't mind because I realized it's the same old problem. Even with my family people, I was having to play the street guy.
Right.
Oh, the guy they've always known always. And I realized some of them too, they use Notse they go overlook them, so we could do I'm not worried. So I think it was a good choice for me. I have evolved in ways I didn't think I could evolve. And when Work and Pray dropped,
right,
Work and Pray that's where I started having the problems of Armageddon.
Okay.
And I was panicking a lot. Always, do I really want to be in trouble with these people? Do I really want to be seen doing all this? It was a lot. I actually had to embrace it that's when the anxiety stopped. Yeah, so Armageddon is just to say I choose war and I mean it. I'm ready for it.
All right. So
yeah.
Just from what I'm getting, it's more or less like you run away from something. You see, no, the thing not stop the chase you. You just turn your back, then just face the thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, Armageddon was released on February 27th, like I said earlier on. It's been like 6 days since it's been released, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, people will follow your music will talk, say, oh no, this be different, Notse, right? How has the receptiveness been so far?
Surprisingly, nobody has even talked about the fact that it's a drill song and I've always been doing Afro. I mean, I do trap sometimes, but I had never done that. I used to hate drill. I really used to hate drill. So people have been receptive of it and somehow it over me to some extent because people really, 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 they mess with the song. And I thought maybe they would be skeptical, like, oh, we sound this, it will take time to adjust, but yeah, they dive straight into it. So I don't know, I feel like it was worth the risk.
Interesting. Just like how people have been receptive to the song and then like they bust your mind. Obviously, as a human being, some expectations will come your head inside. Are there like specific milestones that you would like to hit with Armageddon? Being it make it change people them a perception of you and then the sounds they do, or make it change people them a perception of you and not box you in a certain in just one category. Are there certain milestones, being it on DSPs and whatnot, like milestones can actually differ based on your personal preference and what milestones mean to you.
Okay, so milestones. As for milestones, I don't think I've really pictured it numbers wise, but there are certain type of audience I would have loved to reach,
Right.
and I think Armageddon is reaching all those audiences.
Right.
I started with people calling me a soul singer, a lover boy, and now bad boys are messing with Armageddon. So I think I've spread across the platform, I guess.
Interesting. This is my last question.
Okay.
Now Choco Freestyle. All these songs you released last year, Choco Freestyle,
Yeah.
Lude, Work and Pray, Mijo, and now Armageddon, right? You start the year very, very early. Do it before you start the year very, very early.
Yeah.
Are you leading us to something?
Yeah. I'm hoping I don't have to drop another single. So
What do you mean by that?
it means after Armageddon, there should be an EP. So I'm getting ready for the Wamba EP. That's the title now. I'm sure I'll change it, but I'm getting ready for an EP. I hope I don't have to drop another single.
Is it going to be like a mixed bag of sounds, or is it going to be?
Yeah. There's hip hop in there. There's Afrobeat. There's traditional high life in there. It's a mixture of all songs that are feasible by Notse. So there's variety in there. Okay. My name is Notse, and I'm Notse9 on all social media handles. NOTSENAE on all social media. You can find me on YouTube, just Notse. Yeah, I think so.
Where me go find Armageddon for?
Oh, Armageddon this Spotify. It's live on Boomplay. Armageddon is live on Apple Music. Audiomack especially. Audiomack numbers have been very surprising. So yeah, Armageddon day everywhere.
Interesting. Like if I go chop to zaafi be that.
Yeah. He say Armageddon, milli. Even on the code, my way feeling. Or the bad damn no, I can't say me Jimmy. I over me, I remember way feeling. You are touching my soul. I didn't know you have nothing to show me. I was stuck in the maze.